Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. I am your host, MattyBets, joined by my wonderful co-host.
BigAl Bettor, come on, baby.
There we go. Come on, come on. Today we're going to be jumping into the Bills' schedule. I'm really excited about this schedule today. I don't know about you, Al. What are you thinking?
I'm sort of excited about it. The Bills are always a fun team to watch. Josh Allen's a stud, No Stephon Diggs this year, and no Gabe Davis actually. So it'll be interesting to see.
Well, no Gabe Davis ever, though. It was one playoff game,
Mm,
and then he was nowhere to be
yeah, he
found.
stays hurt a
Yeah.
lot, and no Jordan Poyer and no Micah Hyde. Matt Milano just got hurt a couple weeks ago in practice. He's gonna miss, I think, half the season. He may have missed the whole season. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year for the old Buffalo Bills. But with Josh Allen, you can never really count him out. So I'm excited to jump into the schedule and kind of see what shakes out.
Yeah, fair enough. I like that a lot. The defense probably won't be as good as it has been in years past, and we'll see about the offense. We'll see if Josh Allen can really elevate the team, or if it's going to be more so you can tell that Diggs was a big part of that offense, which we all know that he was, but I don't know if he was like the integral piece that held the whole team together.
Right? Did he elevate Josh Allen, or did he just get Josh Allen to a place where now Josh Allen is the guy that elevates other people?
Exactly, and only time will tell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, you ready to hop into this thing?
I am ready when you are.
All right, sounds good. Week 1 versus Arizona. They're at home against the Cardinals. How do we think this one goes?
We gotta win. You're at home
I
against
think
the
so.
Cardinals. I mean, like you said, with like the worst defense and no Stephon Diggs, they still have weapons. They're not big name weapons, but they're still going to be weapons. They got two really good tight ends, and that's going to be like kind of like how their offense runs. It's going to be Josh Allen running the football literally, and just the tight ends. Be a lot of tight end screens. It's going to be a lot
Well,
of deep shots to receivers too.
and James Cook is still there. He's running hard. I mean, their offense is going to be fine. It's just whether or not their defense is going to be able to stop people. But when you have a guy that can score 38 points a game, 40 points a game, like you're going to be in every single game. So it's not like they're dead on arrival. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. If they were dead on
All
arrival,
right.
then the win totals wouldn't be as high as they are.
Yeah. The books have them at 9.5 total wins, which is, it's solidly high for how tough this division is going to end up being. The only two teams higher than them and that the books have is the Dolphins at 10.5 and the Jets at 10.5, and they're both tied. It's only one game, so it's not like it's insurmountable. It's a couple breaks go your way. Next thing you know, boom, Aaron Rodgers shows an Achilles. The next thing you know,
There you go.
you're right back in the driver's seat. All right, week 2 at Miami.
At Miami.
Traveling on down to Miami. Yeah.
This is a good game because, it's divisional, but it's away, it's on the road. I think it's going to be tough, and I think the Dolphins are going to win that game.
I unfortunately have to agree with you. I think Josh Allen, the boys take the L on that one. It's not fun going down to Miami early on in the season.
No, it's
Maybe a
not.
little later would be nice. The warm air kind of gets the muscles feeling a little better. But yeah, I think they take the L early.
Yeah.
Week 3, we're back at home against Jacksonville.
Yeah, I got the win here. I don't see them
You
losing
got them
this.
winning that one?
Yeah,
You don't trust
Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence and the gang?
No, Trevor Lawrence is overpaid. Let's be honest, and he needs a haircut.
Yeah, but Doug Peterson's a good coach.
Okay, sure. Sure, yeah.
All
Who
right,
are
we're
you
switching
taking?
on to okay. We'll just move right
Who are
on
you
to that.
taking?
I've also got the Bills winning that
No
one.
Doug Peterson for you either. Okay.
Yeah, I like Dougie P, but I'm not gonna go ahead and take him. So all right, week 4 at Baltimore. That was a tough game early.
That's a tough game. That's a loss.
Yes.
I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They're going to lose that game. If you had Stephon Diggs,
Yeah,
we'd
I've
be a little bit
also
closer,
got
but
them
I think I
taking
would.
the L.
I think even if they still had Diggs, I would still take Baltimore.
Yeah, John Harbaugh is so good as a coach, and we saw what that team did last year. If they're even close to the same thing they were last year, they're going to be ridiculously hard to beat. So
Yeah.
I'm also going to be taking Baltimore on that one. Week 5, we head to Houston.
On the road in Houston. See, this is a tough one.
Yes,
This is a
it
tough
is
one for me
tough.
to
It is
say.
tough.
I think I'm going to finally give the Texans a win.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to give the Texans a win here.
That's
I think they beat the Bills.
crazy. So wow.
I know, that's
I'm
crazy.
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give the Bills the win here.
Okay.
Nothing against Houston. I think they're gonna be a great team. I just think coming off a loss from Baltimore, they're gonna bring a little extra juice and they'll find a way to punch Houston in the mouth and take the win.
Okay.
Moving forward, we have Week 6 at the Jets.
At the
It's a
Jets.
tough little slug. That's weeks 4, 5, 6. Baltimore, Houston, Jets. That's not a fun little stretch.
That is not.
That
Oh, that's
is
tough.
3 tough teams in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
All on the road. All on the road.
I know. There's 3 tough
You
away
haven't been
games.
home one time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that one? Where you leaning?
I'm gonna give them a loss here against the Jets.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing. It's just
Going to Aaron Rodgers to go and try to beat him, and yeah, you're not coming away with a win there.
it doesn't seem like it. And if you do, hey, props to you.
Yeah, good for you. That's fine, but I don't see it happening.
Okay, week 7. Week 7, they finally get back home. They play the Tennessee Titans.
Easy game. Easy
That
game
feels
there.
like an
After
easy
the
dub.
3, it feels like the what do they call them? The schedule makers. Yeah, it seems like the
Yeah,
schedule makers were like, okay, we just gave them 3 hard away games. Let's give them a softball at home.
it does somewhat feel that way, right? All
Yeah,
right,
it does.
after that, I agree. I think Tennessee gets killed by the Bills. I think because they're going to have to bounce back. Because if you lose, I mean, 2 of your 3 road games, you're not feeling great. You got to come back, make a statement, win at home. So I think they're going to destroy them. Week 8, they travel across the country to Seattle.
And I got them winning this game.
I also have them winning this game.
Yeah, they're going to cross the country. I don't care. Like, they should still be able. It should be a close game because Seattle's done some nice things the offseason. New coach. It should be exciting and it should be a fun game.
Yeah, no, Seattle should be a solid team. I mean, their offense is going to be as good as it's been. They've done nothing but add pieces. They haven't taken really anything. They did lose a couple tight ends, but they don't even usually focus tight ends. They're more for blocking. So, no, Seattle's going to be good. So it should be a fun game, but I see the Bills walking out of there with a dub.
Yeah, so
All
do
right,
I.
moving on to week 9. They are back at home now against Miami again.
Yeah, Miami doesn't like the cold. This is a home game in November 3rd. Yeah, we're taking them to get the win here against the Dolphins.
Yep, I am with you, and I like the win.
Agreed.
Moving forward, week 10 at Indianapolis.
Yep, this is a game. This is gonna be a fun game.
I think it's going to be fun. We've talked about it in prior videos. We both think Indianapolis is going to be pretty good this year if an Anthony Richards can stay healthy. But Shane Steichen took a team that had 2, 3 different quarterbacks, and he was able to almost make the playoffs. They just lost at the end of the year to the Texans to miss out on the playoff spot. So, yeah, we both think Indy's going to be a pretty solid team.
I agree, and I'm gonna give the Colts the win here, and Buffalo's gonna get a
You,
loss.
would it shock you if I tell you I agree?
No, it would not.
Okay.
It also
There you
wouldn't
go,
shock me if you
bada
were
bing.
to
All
take
right.
the Bills there too either. I feel like taking the Bills in that game is
So you
actually kind of
just
like
can't
the
be shocked in
easy.
that.
No, not in that game because I feel like taking the Bills there is kind of like what a lot of people would do.
My thought, honestly, when I was looking at it earlier, it's like they go across the country, play Seattle, they get the win. It's not a big deal. They come back home, they have to play a tough game against a divisional opponent. Then after that, you have to travel again. You go play a team that's hungry in the Colts that wants a win. So I don't know. I just feel like after a divisional game, you're a little more vulnerable
Yeah, for sure. We've seen it in,
because you
you
put a
know.
little extra into it mentally.
Yeah, exactly. You're a little bit burnt out.
You're
For sure.
right, right,
Yeah.
right. All right, week 11, back at home against Kansas City.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not taking the reigning back-to-back Super Bowl champs to lose this game, so give me a win for the Chiefs. Give me a loss.
Really?
Give me a loss for the Bills.
Wow, I'm taking the Bills in this one.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
I don't know why you did that.
Josh Allen beats Mahomes unless it's the playoffs.
Okay. We'll see.
So Josh Allen is 3-1 against Mahomes in the regular season. I
Okay.
don't know if you knew this.
I did not.
In the playoffs, Mahomes is 3-0
And O probably. Yeah.
against. Yeah. So Mahomes has a 4-3 edge on Josh Allen, but only one of those games is regular season. The other 3 are in the playoffs. So
Okay.
when the light's the brightest, Mahomes shows up. So I'm taking the Bills to win that one. Josh Allen will
Okay.
show up because it doesn't matter as much. All
That's a
right, week 12
curveball.
they've got
That
a
was a
bye.
curveball, for sure. I didn't expect
Hey,
that
you're
from you.
welcome. That's what I'm here for. That's
Yeah,
what I'm here
fair
for.
enough.
Week 12 we got a bye. Week 13 they're at home again against San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't watched the San Fran video yet, you guys probably should. I mean, San Fran's winning this game. Sorry, Buffalo, you're at home too. That's two really you're literally playing the two teams that went to the Super Bowl last year at home, and you're
It's a
gonna lose them
tough.
both. That's not
It's tough, man.
normally what they'll do. Like the schedule makers, normally what they do is they give you either a really hard game, then your bye, then an easy game, or an easy game bye and then a hard game. They didn't do that with the
Right.
Bills. They gave them a hard game, bye hard. Like that sucks.
I mean, at least you're coming off a bye, so if you have some hurt people, you can kind of heal up a little bit. But it's still San Francisco coming into town. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not a cakewalk.
Mm-mm.
I agree with you. I also have San
San
Fran
Fran
winning
winning
that
that
game.
game.
Week 14, we have them traveling back across to the West Coast to play the LA Rams.
I like that a lot. I really do. LA's at
Okay.
home.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna take the Rams in this one. I'm gonna give the Bills a loss here.
I am also taking the Rams in this one.
Another loss
I
for the
really like the
Bills.
Rams this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's tough to go. You're going to get beat up by what we know from years past. Every time, well, not every time, but most times when a team played San Fran, anytime you play a really tough defense, your team gets beat up, and then your next game you're always a little off. And that was a story last year. Every team that played San Fran, except for I think one, the next game they lost, not because the team was better, but because they were all beat up and bruised.
Yep,
So
exactly.
I think coming off that, then you have to go across the country, and you have to play the Rams, who can just score on pretty much anybody with Stafford's big arm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's gonna be a tough game.
If you're gonna win
Then
that
week
game,
15.
well, I'm just gonna put this in there real quick.
Yeah, go
If
ahead.
you're gonna win that game against the Rams, you have to score a lot of points.
Right. And
yeah,
because they're gonna score a lot of points, and they don't care that you're hurt. Like,
yeah, exactly. And
but it doesn't get easier though for the Bills. It doesn't get easier.
Not.
So then week 15 they go to Detroit.
Yeah. That's a loss. I'm sorry, there's no
Dang, you're
easy
giving
way to
them
put
another
it.
loss?
Yeah,
On my book,
really...
I'm not giving them 3 losses in a row, so I gave them a win against Detroit.
Okay. Just to be nice, or what?
I just don't think. I think at some point you get to a point where it's like, we're not losing this one. Like, we can't. Our season's on the line. We can't lose this, and I think that's what's going to happen in Detroit, and they're going to decide to win that one.
Okay, fair enough.
Week 16,
easy.
Back at home against New England.
This isn't a game.
Okay, what would you call it?
This is their second bye week. Get the win and go. Get the win and
All
get
right,
out.
then week 17, the Jets come to town.
Close game. It's a win.
It's a win.
Mm-hmm. It's a win against the Jets. At home.
Think they beat the Jets?
Yeah, they're at home. They're gonna beat the Jets.
Okay. And then week 18, at New England.
Third bye week. Give them another one. Why not? Doesn't matter. They're gonna win this game too.
One more.
These games are always seem to be exciting. Patriots and Bills. I don't know why. It's like Patriots and Dolphins. It's just always fun.
All right. Do you want to know what you ended with the schedule, with your numbers?
Yeah, I would love to know that.
Do you want to guess?
Oh gosh, I think I probably gave them 7. 2 of them were the Patriots games, and they probably only have 7 wins.
You gave them 8. They go 8 and 9 in your book.
Okay, 8 and 9. I actually like that a lot. I thought I was only at 7.
I gave them 9 and 8.
Okay. It's not
Which
bad.
is kind of crazy, because I felt like you were tougher on them, but I felt like when I made my list originally, I was much tougher than you even were.
No,
but it's just a tough schedule.
Yeah, and I'm lower on the Bills this year, I think, than you are. You have a lot of faith in Josh Allen, and I do too, but it's like Josh Allen doesn't win games. It's like the whole team.
Well, you gave them the Jets win at the end of the season.
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And I didn't give them the New England game at the end of the season either.
You think New England wins that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's dumb. That's dumb betting right there, guys. Everybody listening, you guys don't have to take that one. Listen to me.
No,
okay?
I think traveling to New England that late in the season could be a factor in why. But that we'll touch on that when we get to the Patriots video.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That was a fun one. Let us know in the comments below if you guys think the Bills are going to do better, worse, which games you disagree on. It's a tough schedule for the Bills. They've got a tough stretch in there, and that their division's just a tough one. So aside from New England, of course.
Yeah. Definitely. All right.
So
Well, other than that, we'll catch you guys on the next one.